Welcome to the Drunkard's Path. I'm Shelley, and this is my son,
Angelus.
And together we formed an online shop, quilt shop, called Drunkard's Path. Why do we choose online? It is convenient for you to go online and shop at any given time and take your time, and it's a safe and secure way to shop, and you'll have your packages sent to you fairly quickly. Your trust is important to us, and we want to earn that trust by giving you good quality service, great fabrics, and if you have any questions or concerns, you can email us, you can call us, or we can help to the best of our knowledge to make sure that your needs are met in every way. I know the value of $1. I just retired last year after working 42 years. First, I forget how many years in the private sector. And then after that, I served my country for 28 years through the Canadian Coast Guard as a TDM officer. I'm getting up every day to go to work and earning those dollars, and then I'm an avid quilter myself, so I want the best value for my money, and I fully understand that that is what you're looking for as well. Just a small point I'd like to make, if you're leery about shopping online, is your credit card info never passes by our eyes. We never see it. It is encrypted by Shopify, and we never see that type of information. So the only thing we see is your email address, your home address. So please feel safe and secure using our website.
And the only reason we actually see your address is so we know where to ship it to. So,
yes. Local delivery is $5 fee for if you live within Sarnia. Outside of Sarnia is a low price Canada Post expedited parcel service, and you should have your parcels within 2 to 3 business days approximately. And after $200, your shipping is free, no matter where you are in Canada.
Or the U.S.
Oh, or the U.S.
Now, let's show the fabric.
Now we're going to show you our fabric lines. This is Lewis and Irene Sunflower collection. We have a nice pattern with a beehive and sunflowers on a cream background. Here we have small sunflowers on a blue background. Here we have the same as the first pattern with the beehives and sunflowers on a blue background. Here we have a cream background with very small sunflowers. Large sunflowers on a cream background and lots of green leaves. Very summery.
Well, it's summer now.
Yeah, very hot here today. Green background with small sunflowers. And we have more of a yellowy gold color and white sunflowers. And that wraps up this collection.
It's just called sunflowers, right?
Yeah, it's just called sunflowers. This collection is called Harvest Wishes by Deb Strained, a Moda fabric. We have a larger gingham, bluey green.
So it's all like gingham, just this type of style of like.
Yeah, the squares.
Picnic.
There's basically 4 colors in a gingham, where you have the white, a lighter blue.
Isn't that 3?
3, sorry. Gingham style looks very similar to what you're looking at, whether it's large squares or small squares.
Yeah.
That.
Because we have another one on there, bee gingham.
Yeah. So this one is very pretty. All the little pumpkins, but off color for a pumpkin. You have like an aqua and the blue and the white. This collection is actually quite popular. It's a smaller, low volume print you can use for background. See, we have the same kind of print that was in the previous with the cream background. We have a blue background. This is a blue background, but more of a low volume, mid volume that you can use for backgrounds or in your block. We have kind of an orangey color flowers with a greeny blue background. See, here's another gingham, but more of the beige brownie color. Kind of a floral print, darker background. This one says Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes in the blue.
I love fall most of all. That's what it says.
Okay. And in the orange, the same thing. And we have this beautiful panel. You have to just undo a little bit of it. So, well, that's the bottom. Here, we're going to spin it over. Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes. This is a beautiful panel. And would look great with all the other fabrics that go with it.
So we've got plenty of pre-cuts as well. What's this one?
That is Cinnamon and Cream by, it's a Moda fabric by Fig Tree and Company. This one is a fat eighth bundle. You see all the coordinating colors in it. And it has the, I was going to say typical green, but the green that Joanna Figueroa is most noted for. She always sticks some kind of green in her bundles. Fabric collections.
So good.
We have Bliss by Three Sisters. You can see the colors. Nice soft palette on this one. And
bigger one here.
Yeah, that's Henry Glass, Kim Deal. There's a 32 fat quarter bundle. You've got your low volume prints in the bottom and all these beautiful, brilliant colors that all tie together. Oh, of course we have.
Biggest one here.
It's the Lori Holt fat quarter bundle. Calico. Again with the low volume in the bottom and just like a rainbow of colors here. They look more like an older style, almost like feed sacks back from the 20s, early 1900s. That kind of feel to it. Can't go wrong with Lori Holt. And we also carry layer cakes. This one is Christmas Eve Layla Boutiques. And we're just going to try and show you some of the fabrics in there. It's kind of hard, but very pretty, very nice. Make a beautiful Christmas quilt. And this one is Camille Ross Kelly Sunnyside. Last year she put out Nantucket Summer, I think it was called. So this is this year's, and it's just beautiful. The Nantucket Summer sold like crazy last summer. So these are the fabrics in this collection. It's called, again, Sunnyside.
Do we have any more Sunnyside, I think? I can't remember.
Sunnyside, we have the collection in the bolts.
Yes. Okay, that's what it was.
So I think there's probably about 7 or 8, oh no, more than that, 9 different bolts of fabric that we carry. April 17th to May 31st. Send us your picture of your spring quilt and you'll get a 15% discount on your next order. So let's see what you've got.
You could also send it through Facebook or Instagram, anything like that. So long as we get it and we can send it back, the code back to you, then it should be good. Should point out that we sell the fabric by the quarter yard. And they cost $4.74 a yard per quarter yard.
Per quarter yard, so it ends up being $18.95 a yard. And we do sell by yards rather than meters because most patterns that I've ever seen or worked with are all in yardage, yards and inches. So we're taking the guesswork of how much fabric you actually need. So we're going to stick with that. We're still proudly Canadian, but all patterns are just written that way, so just to make it easier for you.
And lastly, we have the quilt, the springtime quilt that you have. Good.
Okay. So to kick us off on our Show Us Your Springtime Quilt, this is mine. I made this about 2 months ago with Yoder fabric, pink border, and a nice big fat white border. And what I did was I pieced together the binding out of the scraps that I had left. And this pattern comes from the book by Lori Holt called Scrappiness is Happiness. So I think it turned out, it's very springy. So show us your quilts.
We can bring this up more, just actually show the bottom of it, because it's not going to be in the frame.
Yeah, so we
I can see
have
it now.
yellow, blue, and peach.
We do also have quite a few other books of different patterns.
A few of our books that we have, this one is a scrapbook of quilts, and it is put out by It's So Emma.
I think it's one of the bigger books we have too. This is pretty thick.
There's quite a few quilt patterns in that book. This one, this is just a one quilt, I believe, and it's a rose in bloom. Another It's So Emma pattern. And this one has a few quilt patterns called Simply Fat Quarters. So if you got a fat quarter bundle, this is a good book to get. And again, It's So Emma. Very springy. All three of those books show very springy patterns.
So if you go over to drunkardspath.com right now, you can see everything that we've shown here today, as of right now, as well as a bunch of other ones, other collections that we will show off later.
In coming weeks, we'll show collection by collection that we have here. We have a fair few.
That's a lot. Does he got almost 200 bolts?
Right now, 200 bolts. So lots and lots to choose from.
Good quality too. Not the cheapie.
Is Moda Fabrics, with the Riley Blake,
Yeah.
Trentex, good quality quilting fabrics.
So subscribe so you can see when we post next. And I think that'll do it.
Yes, keep sewing, keep stitching.